Welcome back to another episode. Mainly Lofts. We're actually on the new property now, full-time living out here. Started to put up the old small loft that we've had. Not so much focusing too much on, giving this a total renovation right now. I'm just using a few bits of timber, some of the new stuff to do this framing in between. Done the same on the back over there. I might come in here and give this a bit more of a clean tomorrow. I'm hoping to finish it all tomorrow and put a few perches and things in here. But basically, I've got this sitting just near my water tank, not far from the house, also close to my shipping container as well, because I've got all my pigeon stuff in there, all the food and bits and pieces. You can see I've still got a whole bunch of stuff here still to go with it. But I just done probably an hour and a half today just to tidy up, get the main frame up and the roof on, and then all I got to do tomorrow is put on that board across the front, put the Sputnik back on, put that little section back up there, and then just fit the door side on, and then we're pretty much ready to go. Not sure if I want to use the same perches I did before, or I want to put in, I've got some plastic V perches in there ready to go, brand new. So I don't know if I want to put that in there and see if we can try and change some things in the other loft as well. We'll go there, a bit of a talk at the moment. I've put a couple of blocks under each end just so there's a bit of a gap. This isn't permanently going to stay here. All I want to do is bring all the stock birds like Leon Storm and Titan and those type of birds back into here. Won't have as many as we did before in here. We'll just bring over the main ones, which is most of the ones you've seen, so Shock and that as well. So we want to bring them back in here, and potentially we might even look at doing a round, 1 or 2 rounds. I'm not really sure yet, but what we can do is maybe even swap the pairs up. I've left a little bit of room because I've actually got to put a fence in all the way down here across to the house as well, and fence off the backyard, because I'm not really sure where I want to put the pigeon setup yet. I thought I'd put these guys here, which is going to be pretty close to the house, and gives them plenty of room. The birds won't be flying out of here, so we can set it up here and we can move it later. I'm still unsure if I want to put the pigeon lofts that we do build probably over this side. That's north up here, and that's west over there, or putting them further over closer to that tree. Either side, I'm not really sure. Don't really want them out the front. Want to try and keep them out in this back section, so when we're all out here, when potentially if I ever get to that point where I can race a full season, once I get my patio and stuff out here, I can sit out here and sort of just wait for those birds to come home, because the race direction will be coming straight in here. Don't really want them near my water tank because they'll probably land up there, whatnot. So we could either push them further out this way, or we can push them that way. But I'm thinking this way might be a nice angle like that, facing northwest, which is pretty much the race line. They'll be coming in this direction, so they can go bam, straight in there. But we'll just see. We'll see how we go with it. That's looking pretty good. It's a little bit putting these things together. Never seemed to go back the way I originally had it, but I'm getting it up, letting it dry out, because we've had a lot of rain. So we'll get that together tomorrow, and we'll move some birds in there tomorrow as well. And we might even bring in a few breeding boxes. Unsure just yet, but we'll just get it together first. But like a few of you mentioned, I did make this in a modular type thing, so that only took me about an hour to get all the floor back on, all that. So good option, definitely good option, is when you're building a loft, think about not only making it easy to put up, but also making it easy to pull down and move it if you are going to do that. Got this little cart too, and got all my tools in there, so that's super handy. I just chuck it in there and move it around, because there's a lot of projects going on at the moment. Lots of cages we're going to start building, and also all the house stuff and getting this property up and running. And over here, got them all sitting out in the sun. I did have all this stuff inside the shipping container, but I'm slowly cleaning it out, bringing it out here so we can get a bit of an idea what we're going to do. I think I'm just going to put it back together the way that it was for now. Bring those pairs in there and be able to fly those birds, because all the birds are in one cage at the moment, just until I got fully moved. But all this is nice and clean, ready to go again if we do want to use it. But we'll see tomorrow, once we get all this together, what path we're going to take. Now we'll go and check on the other birds. They sort of are out the front here because, you know, we just put that here well and truly before the house, and the other one's over there. So we will eventually sort this loft out. The old porta toilet's gone as well now. A few other things that are slowly demobbing once the builders go. And all my birds are in here. You'll see that there's quite a few in there. So what the plan is, we'll probably leave this loft here just for this season till the end of the season, because I want to fly these birds as much as possible, start tossing them, and potentially make a race later on in the year when they go back to some of the shorter distances in the club. So we'll just wait and see. So we definitely need to get all these stock birds out tomorrow, and then I can start giving them a good fly. I'll open up this bit of a landing here, get them out into here for a bit. They were out there before, but I had a few things I wanted to tidy up in there because I was doing some measurements. I was hoping I was going to use some of these perches for the other loft and then put something else in here, but I'm not going to bother too much mucking around because I want to start ordering all the material for the new loft, which is going to happen hopefully in the next week or two once I figure out where I want to put it and finalise on the design. But this one's going to work perfectly fine for the meantime. Just so much mucking around at the moment, moving houses, but I'm glad we are here full time. So I need to find my grit. I don't have a shed out here at the moment, so I've just hired this shipping container and we're sort of working out of this at the moment. You'll notice it's pretty much a similar setup. There's a bit of stuff from the house in here as well, along with all the pigeon stuff as well, which is trying to get sorted. It's such a change going from this little block of land we had with a tiny little loft into this massive 20 acres and trying to figure everything out. But we are getting there, I tell you, slow and steady. Got to keep the house sorted, get that all tidy. Got to keep the wife happy because it's much easier when you want to spend more time with the birds as well. So let me find what I'm looking for. I think it's in here. I got a little pigeon stash somewhere. Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about. I did put all my pigeon stuff. There's the V perches I was talking about. Got all this little purchase made up for those as well, which is going to go on here. That's the grit that I was after. But we've got plenty of stuff in here. This is good. Definitely all the stuff to start ramping some breeding up again as well. I'm not going to go crazy with breeding anything. I just want to do a couple of rounds. Probably start getting the barless hens that I've got down so we can produce another round of barless splits, get that project back on the run, and we'll see what the other ones are shortly anyway with what we're doing breeding wise. I just want to get the some barless splits predominantly on the go again. There is a lot of turkey barless in that loft we need to get rid of, so we'll be working on that shortly. I'm going to get some of that and we'll fill up this little tray. All right, let's give you guys some of this anyway. Give them a little bit of a grit, keep them entertained. They can have a bath tomorrow maybe. We'll see how we go because I'm going to move all those birds out there tomorrow that I want to breed from. I definitely want to get in here and give it a good clean as well tomorrow. Let me just shut this up. I definitely don't want to lose any of my good stock birds. Hey, big Titan, there he is. You'll probably notice a few favourites in there. There's a little white hen over the back there as well. She's in here. She'll definitely want to do something with her. Look at big Titan, he's just showing off. Probably need to get use a bigger grit thing, but they get excited over this grit. They love it. Oh, there's Leo. Look, oh, startled them all. I don't think they're used to me wearing a big hat because it's quite warm today. They get a little bit put off. But we've still got all our red checkers here, which is fantastic as well. They've actually been doing quite well. Pretty much all those young birds from Shock are doing really well. I'm quite impressed with them. We've still got little Shock. She's over the back there. There she is. So that is giving you a very quick update what is going on. I'm going to get back into videos like no tomorrow now that everything's settled down. Don't forget to head down in the description, check out all the links to my other channels and bits and pieces as well, so you can pretty much keep up to date what's going on, because there is going to be a lot going on now. Let's have a little look at little Shock. Here she is. She's so friendly. I just don't know. Oh, there's Big Titan. You're very friendly as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Get ready for tomorrow. Going to be some more videos. We're going to finish off that small loft, bring all these stock birds over, and then we're going to get in and sort these birds out. We'll get them for a fly, so maybe I'll break it up into 2 big videos. So maybe 2 videos tomorrow, or we'll push one out to the next day. We'll get these guys flying. Definitely going to get like a bit of a bag on the end of that thing that I've got. Try and keep these birds up a bit longer. Really going to push them hard. Just because I've been a little bit lazy with them. Just not so much lazy, but just given with this whole move thing, it's really put a strain on things with everything. So we're here now. We're going to get these birds sorted, and it's going to be good to see them up flying. So I'm going to see you all tomorrow in the next video.